Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 9 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great night, folks. Let's take a look at one of our 4 agreements. Love coming out of you makes you happy. The whole world can love you, but that is not the love that will make you happy. What will make you happy is to share all the love you have inside of you. That is the love that will make the difference. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We had the Dow down 9, Nasdaq up 4, S&P's flat. Gold contract up $2, trading at $1,385 an ounce. Silver up 9 pennies at $21.84 an ounce. Platinum up $4 at $1,506 an ounce. Copper down 3 pennies at $3.24 a pound. Light sweet crude flat at $95.73 a barrel. Bonds down 26 ticks at $138.31. King dollar down 5 ticks at 81.65. Euro up 38, trading out at 132.57, and the yen up $1.13, trading out at 98.69. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in y'all world? In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. What do you have? Okay. Cash S&P, we got to 1648. We're at 1641. You came down off the highs. The highs we're talking about go all the way back to the 22nd of May. That was 1687. So you go from 1687, we get down to 1598 with volume accelerating down. That's A to B. Come up on Friday, get up slightly today, and both days we have a contraction of volume. We did 770 on Friday, we did 567. Now, the real key is that, okay, you know, to me it's a large ABC structure on the way down. The real kicker is like, okay, we'll come into another Tuesday. It'll be like the 22nd Tuesday in a row that it's probably going to be up. So what I suspect we're going to have is this. The cash S&P, I suspect, wants to try to get into the 1655 level. We'll see where they can make it. That's where, you know, I suspect we're going to try to get into. What it did do today is this. It got in, well, last Tuesday was down. Thanks, Dan. So last Tuesday was the first one down. Okay. So what the cash S&P did do today is almost got into the first day we were down, meaning we went from 1687, got down to 1648.86, and it's got to touch one of them. That's the bottom line. Just missed it today. Didn't hit it. Markets like to do that. So we'll see whether it can get up there and get into that. We're only talking about another 7 points, but I suspect it wants to do that. Dow Industrials. What we have with the Dow Industrials is this. Dow Industrials flat market out here today, up $9. Well, flat, down $9 rather. I suspect the Dow wants to try to just get into this 348 area. We hit 300 today. 348, I suspect, is doable. Nasdaq Composite. We have with the composite is this. Composite Friday did 1.6 billion. Today did 1.5. The correlation is that we came down on 2 billion. And this is where this gets, where the testing procedure comes in once again. So we're at 3474 right now. And I suspect 3500 wants to get tagged. We got to 3484 today. If we do the SPY, you take a look at the SPY. This is what you have with the SPY. The SPY closed flat, 164.80, and this is where I'm getting this from too, by the way, folks, because now it's dramatically lighter volume. There's no two ways about that. We came down on 244 million shares, on 221, on 200. Friday we went up on 180, and today we're really flat with 92. But just the way that's sitting there, the SPY is like, okay, you want to go tag at least the 165.81 area, and today we hit 165.31. If we look at the 3Qs, what we have with the 3Qs is this. 3Qs hung up there. Now this had come down with volume. These are all B2Cs of an ABC down. 3Qs were flat out here today. the three Qs had come off the high with 59 million, made a low at 62 million, goes up Friday with 31 and today with 24. What I'd like to see with the three Qs, I'd like to see that baby get into that 73.66 area. And they all came so close today at the trip because the three Qs got to, well, actually the three Qs did it. The three Qs got to 73.66. I expect we're going to be back up there again. Gold contract, let's go take a look at gold. What we have with gold out here is this. She couldn't get out of her way. Did light contracts, though. We did only 100,000 contracts, which is really good. Why? Because we went to a lower low. She's at 1385, but I expect what you're going to see here is that the 1338 to 1321 want to get tested. Bond market, we did with bonds is this. Now, bonds got to a lower low. What it did do is that the volume contracted dramatically, but we finished this session at 138.30, and this is it's pretty amazing. That's right at the lows. So when you're right at the lows, to me, it's like you didn't get back inside the range yet. That was 400,000 versus 800,000 at those levels, but that means that she has to get up and over the 138.30 level. 877-927-6648. Let's go take a look at the dollar index out here. What the dollar did out here today is that she did 54,000 contracts. Now, she's building cars, and she's looking good. This is what you have. Dollar last week came down hard. We did 107,000 contracts. We tested that on Friday with 74,000 contracts. We go sideways today in 54,000. And you're inside the larger range. We're at 81.65. So bottom line, she's going to be building cars in order to get to higher price. Lululemon. Lululemon closed out here today. Let's take a look at it. L-U-L-U. Yeah. Lululemon closed at $82. She's trading at $74.70 right now. And what's going on is that it looks like the numbers come in fine, but the CEO is retiring. It looks like it's okay. So let's see. Lululemon, they saw $1.99 to $1.95. They plan on making $1.96 to $2.04 to $2.01. So the numbers seem fine, but with the CEO going, this thing is getting smoked. So it's down $8 right now, and we take a look at this. We'll put this back a bit. And what you have here, this is going to be, it's amazing. This is a test of a high, no juice behind the test. We put this on a weekly. This is what you have. This was a triple top. Man, oh man. Okay, so your first top came in April. We hit a high up there, 77.13. You did that high with 7 million. You came back up there again. You had juice in the second one. You did it with 13 million. The prior day, prior week rather, was 27 million. And then what ends up happening? So check this out. This is what's really dramatic. You tested that on 7 million. 7 million. 4 weeks in a row. So 4 weeks ago, the week of the 17th, we did 7 million. The following week of the 14th, you did 6.9. Next week, 4.3. Last week, 9.3. Distribution in spades. Unreal. And then it drops out of bed. And if you want to see how equities like going the last time with volume, well, this one's streaming. Someone already knew something here, I'll tell you. The 22nd of March, what you have is this. Talk about a high volume low. $61.60. And that's where this baby's going. That's on its way to 61.60. Let's take a look at some of the Dow stocks out here. We had, let's see, American Express was up 24. We had Boeing down 25. You had Disney down 102. Oxy was off 83. Honeywell was down 40 cents. Big Blue was down $1.33. Let's go over to Big Blue for a second. IBM. We take a look at IBM. Okay, so what IBM had done, she closed the gap up last week, comes down, basically couldn't handle higher price, tried to get to higher price today and still couldn't handle higher price. We go take a look at the silver contract. Let's see what we have here. SIN3. Yeah, Silva can't get out of her way. So Silva right now, folks, is at 2186, and she's going to go after this test. That test is pretty nasty because that was right when the futures had opened that Sunday night at 20.50. This is Tom O'Brien. This is TFNN. You stay right there, folks. We'll come right back.